Hello.
Yo,
Yo, how's it going?
pretty good, pretty good.
Cool. So, maybe you could give a quick intro. I'm sure most people know who you are, and I think you did we did a
Yes,
lesson before. So, but basically,
I
just
did
like
rap.
how you, because I know you mean Falco now, like still, right?
Yeah. I use Young Link against like Puff and a couple other and like stupid characters, but I made mostly Falco for all the top tier matchups.
Okay, that's always
Yeah.
progress when the mid tiers recognize like, okay, this character can work sometimes, but not all the time.
Yeah.
Okay,
Um,
and yeah, like how's the Falco been going?
he's been going good. I'm at a point now where I'm pretty equally comfortable with both of them. Like I play tournaments where I switch back and forth like many times in a row and still win like several sets like that, which is cool.
Mm-hmm. That's a
And that
sick
always feels
feeling.
good too. Like it feels like really cool, especially like if so like against Marth, I do Young Link on FD and Stadium. Just because like I like those stages as Young Link and I don't like getting auto comboed like
Mm-hmm.
to hell. And that is just like really funny whenever I get to like switch mid set in that situation, just because like they always get really confused.
Yeah,
Um,
I don't think that's a bad idea at all.
yeah, it's Diet Aklo basically at this point.
I mean, I guess,
Yeah.
yeah.
Um, yeah, so I went to the first local back in New Jersey and many since then. And basically I don't know what I actually want to talk about today because there's Wally and there's J Flex, who I'm both like really mad that I can't beat. And it's kind of different between the two of them, like what it actually is like. Like with Wally, it feels like it should be easy,
Mm-hmm.
and it feels like I should be able to like hit my combos and win, but like I die randomly, and it's like it doesn't feel like I'm actually struggling or like having trouble or running into like hard problems. It's just like I just die. And like I hit him with so many like forward smashes and like I hit combos on him. It's not like I'm like feeling stuck when I play him. But then against J Flex, it feels like I literally have no idea how to hit him or what to do at all, like all the time. And
Okay. Um, well, so, do you have some Slippy files against Peach or Wally at all, or?
I have some sets on YouTube actually with Wally. There's
Okay.
one that goes to game 5, and then there's one where I get 3-0'd, and they're like a
Either
couple
one
weeks.
is
They're like a week or two apart.
either one is fine. Probably the most
Okay.
recent one.
All right, let me find it.
I've been
Flex,
doing.
I don't think I have a set with him up,
Okay.
but I think there's one on Twitch, but it's not on YouTube.
Okay. I've been
Wait,
doing
let
a
me
lot
find.
of Peach Falco analysis lately
I think
with.
I watched part of one of them like a week ago, and I learned like a couple things from it,
Oh
but I
no, I
didn't go
mean
all the
like
way.
off stream. I've
Oh,
been
off
I've been
stream.
doing
Okay,
some with Magi. She's been playing against Polish
I
lately,
see.
so we've been analyzing some stuff.
Okay,
So I'm like pretty primed for that
yeah.
matchup right now.
This was the second one we played at after COVID, or the
Cool.
second time I went Falco against him, pretty much, where he 3-0'd me.
Okay, the screen share is working.
Yeah, hold on.
Okay.
Pop out. All right, it's good.
Okay, let's take a look.
Talking over each other.
All right, so do you have any thoughts on this set before I start looking at it, or?
Um, Pretty much what I said. Like it doesn't really feel hard. I think we both just die randomly a lot. It doesn't feel like
Mm.
fighting like Sheik where I literally like I'm like at a loss for like articulating what my approaches should be or anything.
Okay,
Like
well,
I don't
quick
know.
quick note: you're not really supposed to approach Sheik.
Yeah.
You should try to make it so Sheik can't hit you, and then sometimes you hit her with a nair, but that should be
Mhm.
like very like read heavy.
Yeah.
But okay, so let's focus on this. Let's see what I'll just watch
I
for a
feel like I
bit.
know things at least, and I don't know.
Okay, probably not the
Uh
best intro,
yeah.
but
I
I'm not
probably
gonna.
didn't I probably like didn't see him pull the turnip or something and like just expected to land and went for like JC Shine or something. I think that's what I did.
Well, I actually think that this would have been fine if you immediately did it. Like I think this is like
Yeah.
not that bad. It's the fact that you dash danced here, and so you gave him
Oh, I
time to
see.
pull the turnip. Because if you had just jump off and lasered, it probably
Yeah.
would have. You probably
I'm
would have
actually
hit him
I'm
like.
actually
right here.
I'm
Yeah.
actually not used to starting on port 4 anymore. I used to always like act. I used to always like wave land or like act immediately when I landed or like go through the platform. But I don't do it anymore because of net play.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. Moving past this, let's ignore that. Okay. I like that combo attempt a lot. Okay.
He jumps into my downers a lot,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm
Yeah,
not really
that's
sure.
really common.
I'm not really sure what I should do to beat like that exact short hop nair.
Yeah, so I was going over this a lot with Magi yesterday. If you end up in this position, which you very much do
Yeah.
not like, so that here,
Like if I'm farther away, I can just like nair it and it's easy. But I can't like dash there, so the nair won't lead to anything. I feel like
mm-hmm.
because it's like
Okay.
just barely too close.
Yeah, so the illustration I was giving Magi yesterday was like, you want to be like that critic from Ratatouille, where he's like, if I don't love it, I don't swallow, you know? Like you want to be very, very, very picky in this matchup
Yeah,
because
with low percent peach.
that especially against low percent peach, but with peach in general, because peach could be at high percent, but if you're at high percent and if you're in the corner and you don't like it, like Falco's strength against peach is his ability to avoid engagement. And Peach's, like, what Peach does against Falco is Peach chases Falco. That is her job. Like, I have played a lot of Peach in this matchup. My job as Peach, try to catch the Falco. And it's kind of fun, but on the other hand, you can't really catch Falco. So when I play against the Falco, and the Falco basically treats me as if I'm, you know, Fox or Captain Falcon or Marth or something, where, like, full hopping above them is kind of dangerous, and they just want to kind of play this grounded short hop type mix up, that makes me very happy because that makes my life 50 times easier.
Yeah.
Because I don't have to chase you. So we're just playing moves versus moves. And pretty much no character in the game can beat Peach if you're up close and you're doing moves versus moves. Like, if you're a Sheik, Peach will CC everything, and then she'll, you know, nair down smash, or up air me. If you're Fox, she'll shield grab, or SDI down smash, or, you know, CC, or jump into the drill. There's all these different counterplays that Peach has when she's up close, and you just, like, you have to, like... So, as, you know, as you go down the tier list, the characters have bigger weaknesses, you know? Like, characters are more abusable. Captain Falcon is a lot more abusable than Fox, for instance, you know? And Peach is a lot more abusable than the top tiers. Ice Climbers and Yoshi and Samus are more abusable than kind of, you know, Peach and Falcon.
Yeah, ice climbers are really bad.
I think they're pretty good, to be honest. I think they're an underrated character, but they do have weaknesses, and those weaknesses are difficult to cover for. I think they're about as good as Yoshi.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, not that it matters. But anyway, so basically, if you play, and a lot of people have this issue against Captain Falcon too, where they don't play to his weaknesses. And if you don't play, and if these characters around this specific tier, if you don't play towards their weaknesses, then, like, if Peach did not have her weaknesses of not being able to catch the other characters and she was faster, she would just be top tier. Like, she would just be nasty. And so, like, there's a reason that Peach isn't quite as good and why Falco beats Peach. And if you don't play to those reasons, Peach just beats Falco. Like, if you just try to straight up fight Peach, she destroys Falco. And so you have to keep that in mind, that, like, Peach is, you know, Peach is the big, huge buff guy, and you have to, like, you know, kind of dodge around the punches, and if you get hit by it, you know, it's over. You got to take advantage of the fact that she's slow and she can't move very quickly. So when you're in a situation like this, and you so this was a really good attempt. I like this. You were just basically, you would have hit this if you were slightly later on the down air. And so this is just like a small note, is that a lot of people underestimate the amount of hit stun that Shine actually has. Shine hit stun is ridiculous. And if you just go into Uncle Punch and turn on, like, the invincibility when you get out of a stun thing, it's forever. It's so much longer than anyone thinks it is.
I was watching Mango in this matchup, and I got like captivated by he would shine Peach at like higher percent than this, but he would shine Peach and he would just jump up to where Peach was so fast.
Mm-hmm.
Like he would full hop and then double jump, and he would just do it like perfectly and get there like exactly correctly.
Mm-hmm. He's
And
very good
I
at it.
didn't do that, and so I was thinking about just aiming for Peach, I think,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like trying to improve at that.
So the
But
thing is, you
yeah,
can do this just fine, but if you hit her like 20 frames
uh-huh.
later or something, then you're already on your way down in the down air. Like, see,
Yeah,
like
I
here,
see
like,
it now for sure.
yeah. So if you were already fast falling, if you were on your way down, you would have been able to combo this for sure.
Yeah.
It's a small thing, and I think this was actually a very, very good combo attempt. Like, I'm really happy with this.
I think my up tilt was really fast too.
Yeah, no, the up tilt was great too. It was just the down air timing. That is the reason
Yeah.
why that missed. Okay, so you end up in this situation. You go for this nair. Not a bad nair. Maybe not fantastic or anything, but not awful. So you end up
Oh
in
yeah, but
this.
this sucks.
So the thing is this position, not too great, right? So you
Yeah.
get that feeling. Like, do you feel like you're just destroying Peach in this spot? The answer is definitely not. Answer,
No.
full hop.
Oh.
She doesn't have a punish for full hop.
Hmm.
She literally has no way to punish you at all. And there's a lot of situations where you can full hop and waveland to here on the side plat. No
Yeah.
punish. Ever. Like, literally, physically, it's not like, oh, she doesn't normally do this. She physically cannot reach you under any circumstance.
Yeah. Well, she's a little positive, I think. I'm thinking when you initially said full hop, my brain went top platform. I feel like if she hard read that here, she could get it, but side platform makes a lot of sense.
Side, even if you go to,
Like,
if you
there's
full
no
hop
way.
straight up here,
Yeah.
she can't hit you anyway, even though you were a few frames negative here.
Uh-huh.
She literally cannot.
Yeah,
It,
straight upward instead of left.
like, if you were right there and as soon as you landed, you just full hop, what are the odds that she is going to hit you out of
Yeah.
that? Are
0.
maybe if she was frame perfect and she perfectly read your full hop, maybe. And in that case, you know, you could just literally do like a tiny, you can just do a dash full hop and, you know, land here or something. So she doesn't have options to beat your full hop. And so, okay, so there's a few fundamental things in this matchup that are extremely important. First of all, never let Peach catch you, ever. She is going to be chasing you. Do not let her catch you. And I'm not saying you have to be
Yeah.
terrified of Peach, because a lot of times when she's trying to chase you, she'll kind of overextend and you can hit her. And so while she's chasing you, you have to be very aware of, like, is she overextending? Can I hit her? Like, a really common one is, like, Peach will, like, float, like, in the middle, or, like, around here, and Falco goes up to the platform and wavelands, and then Peach is in this really awkward spot where, like, Falco, you know, because there was, like, some Falcos, they'll just sit here and they'll just do nothing, and then Peach will just, like, Peach will just fall on you with a fair or something. You don't want that.
Yeah.
So if you go up to the platform, what's she gonna do? Is she gonna just keep floating at you and nair? She'll just get hit. If she stays in place, she gets hit with, you know, down air, nair, lots of big combo starters with Falco short hopping off. And if she lands here, you can run off down air and get pressure, run off nair and get pressure. So, like, don't just play positions because they're there, and especially don't play them if they're bad. Peach, even if in this spot, let's say you buffered a roll to the corner and then full hopped, there's so many ways where she, like, basically does not actually have a way to stop you. And you have to keep that in mind. Don't let her catch me. Because if she catches you and you play, this is what you did here, where you say, okay, we'll play move versus move. You're going to nair me, I'm going to down air you. And she just happens to, you know, jump into it, and then you're potentially losing your stock from that. Okay? The other rule in this matchup, always play from center stage. So, unless you have, like, a platform thing. But if you're, like, on the ground, always fight from center. If you're not in center, don't fight. If you're not in center, just move away. And it's like, so when people think of, like, why does Puff beat Peach so badly, it's because Puff gets to choose when they fight.
Yeah.
Because Puff has this air mobility, Peach can't force anything, so the Puff can just be like, hey, are you going to mess up? No. Hey, are you going to mess up? No. And then eventually the Puff will find a position where they can hit Peach. And that is how you play Falco against Peach to a degree, where you want that feeling where Peach cannot get to you. And so the one way to get away from that is to run away. But if you're just always running away, eventually Peach will cut off your movement and hit you. So that is why step 2, get in center and laser lock Peach. So Peach struggles so much against lasers. She doesn't have a good wave dash out of power shield. She doesn't have a good dash out of laser. She doesn't have good air mobility. What were you gonna say?
I know, like, she can't, like, dash and she can't jump between the high lasers and etc. Right? And she's not gonna be like evading me, right? So like, I think I get a lot of the laser stuff, but I think I was also worse at it in May, because I did practice laser heights like a bunch in like June and July.
Okay.
I don't know what happens here though. I haven't looked at this in a while.
So Peach's goal in this position, what's going to happen to her is she is going to get laser forever. And she doesn't like that. If she tries to press in, you know, you might do laser, you might start doing fade back down airs. Your whole goal is don't let her move forward. That is like your number one easy peasy goal of she's in the corner. Don't try to get her in the corner. Just don't let her move forward. You can kind of trap her here for long periods of time. So you can kind of do these so you can do these lasers and stuff. The reason for the high laser is because Peach is like, think about it. So I'm saying, oh, you can just trap her here forever, and you can do free pressure. That doesn't sound very good for the Peach player. So what is the Peach player going to do here? They're going to full hop. Almost invariably, the Peach will full hop here. Or they might try some dash and shield nonsense, in which case you just keep your lockdown. So that is why your first laser right here should always be a high laser. Because if Peach full hops into it, she'll get caught in the air, and you have the chances to do more laser pressure or nair her. If she lands and tries to jump again, you have the potential to laser her. So I can almost guarantee, without seeing this, I feel like he is probably going to full hop here. Or, okay, he goes for the psychotic dash attack in, which, not recommended, because this happens.
Because I hit him with so many forward smashes, it's ridiculous.
So the thing is the reason he's not shielding here is because if he gets laser, you know, down air, shield pressured here, laser, down air, shine, fade back, nair, fade back, dare, he's just gonna get stuck here. So he's like getting kind of desperate, and Peach has to get kind of desperate here against Falco. Either they're gonna jump or they're gonna try to rush out.
I still feel like she needs to shield there because she's Peach.
She does, but she also won't die from this, so it's not a huge deal. But I agree that his decision to dash attack and then dash out of laser was not the best idea. Okay, so this was really good. I always say force Peach to recover the ledge, because she loses her float. She grabs the ledge. This is good. And then this was good. All you did was you just misreacted to this. So you did all this perfect.
I don't know how to actually react to anything on ledge. I think my involuntary brain handles that.
Okay, well, so it's basically like if you just stand basically in this position facing backwards, maybe like 1 inch from, maybe like right here instead. So her get up attack doesn't hit you. Then what you do is if she tournament winners, you full hop back air.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how to tell between like the roll and the get up.
I just practice it, I guess. Like there's really nothing crazy about it.
I guess I just have to look. I've never looked at it though.
Yeah, and you can do like option coverages and stuff. Like you can make it very difficult for her. So I'm not gonna worry about that too much.
I mean, it's fine because like he can't. Let's see. He shields for no reason.
Yeah, you don't.
He can't like run away there.
It's not a good position for him, even though you lost.
Yeah.
So, or even though you missed. So okay, so you're here, coming down. He's in the this is good. That's fine. You're trying to force it. Peach is in the corner. You should just be like, let's go. Like money, free. Like what's she gonna do?
Let's go.
Like she's very stuck here, and if you played this, like what I would have probably said is you can do like laser F tilt here. I don't think jab up smash kills at this percent on this stage yet, but jab up smash is really good if she was like a few percent higher.
I think I actually do that a lot.
Do what a lot?
Like I go for jab up smash when they're like around here. I don't know if I do it in this set.
Okay, so yeah, but basically, there's no reason to rush in here. You can just use lasers, prevent her from landing, cover the platform with, back air or shine or whatever. But basically, just there's no reason to rush in here, because if she plays defensive here and grabs the ledge, you're still in a good spot, especially over 100. Okay. I think this up B was the perfect choice, and he just hard read you.
Yeah. Well,
that's the nice thing about this up B is she has to hard read it.
Yeah, he's really good at confirming it though. Like after he he's really good at telling. Like he never gets hit by the side B, and I think I do that recovery a lot and die for it every time. I think that's like my default choice.
No, if you side beat here, he was gonna die probably.
I think he was gonna press A.
You think he's gonna react to your side B and press A from there?
I think Wally is gonna press A, and most of the other peaches are not.
Okay, well, I respect Wally a lot, so I'll take your word for it. Okay then, but I do think this is a good up B.
Yeah, what 404 Cray told me is you can like shine stall and sort of pick your height, because once he commits to that float, like I could jump a little higher or I could side beat a ledge, and you can't really hit either of those.
That's a good tip. Yeah. I agree with that. Okay, so that definitely was not a random death. Let's see what else is happening.
All right, let's see.
Don't cover ledge. Allow her to go to ledge.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, right, good. Okay, fresh stock. Okay. Hey, look at this. This is what could have happened that other time, where Peach goes down, and look. So you're like, oh no, this is almost that exact same spot of like I'm stuck here. Peach is here. Full hop. Okay, and then you actually get an advantageous position because he tries to up air you. So because he goes for this up air, you're great. You could have dropped with a nair and started a combo. You could have dropped with a shine. You still get this. Okay, good. Okay, good. Look at that. You're not overcommitting. He's doing those same nair. He's doing the same fair and nair that he did before, and his position is horrible because you're not letting him back. You're just holding him in the corner. Perfect. Great play right there. Okay. Definitely don't he's in his worst state possible in the up B, and you're like, here you go, buddy. Just be actionable again. Like, you get your up B back, you can air dodge. Like, there's no reason to do this. Okay, you messed up. That's fine. But just a note not to do this laser here.
Yeah.
One thing you can do is you can time it where you can run off shine, and you're at a distance where you can just hold the shine and then get ready to do a back air here.
Yeah.
And that's pretty effective. But not bad. Okay. I just want you to look from Peach's perspective here when you're playing with these platforms rather than like these grounded mix-ups. What is she gonna do? Like, it's just like that whole period. Like, does she have any options to even somewhat threaten you? You know?
Okay, go back. Go back 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, let me just watch that again.
So like if you're from here, maybe you can float in Psycho Nair, and just get hit by Falco being dumb. Then she has this, and then it's like, she's not gonna run forward here and drop because you might just drop on her. So now, just because of this whole platform interaction, which obviously was off of your advantage in the first place, but this is kind of like, this is a situation that'll come up a lot if you're moving around on the platform. And just notice that she's forced to basically drop to the side here. I don't really like him dropping to the side here because I would have preferred he kind of stayed here and worked his way down because he's in kind of a safe spot. Because him dropping here puts him into this. This is exactly that situation from earlier where you trapped him in the corner. So you're like, laser. You overcommitted here. Otherwise, he was in a horrible spot. Everything was going downhill. He was stuck here. So you gave it to him here. And yet, you let him confirm that. Is he gonna make it? No. I was like, that. If he made that, I was gonna clap. That was insane. Okay. Oh, look at that. You're in the corner. You full hop. What did Peach have to do? Nothing. Literally nothing. And now, Peach is in the corner. You're in center. Laser time. Let's go. Lock that Peach down forever. Okay, he's just psychotically dash attacking over and over. You're somehow letting it work. No worries. Fighting out of the corner. Bad.
I was expecting him to down smash because he did it twice in a row earlier.
Okay. I'm talking
On
about
the
this
platform,
down
I
air.
mean.
This
Oh,
down air
this
was
new
not what you
wave.
want to do. So I'm not necessarily talking about this.
This, yeah.
I'm talking about this. Full hop here, you are completely safe. Dash doing this, you're gonna get a trade here. Yeah, like it can kind of work out badly for you. And the thing is like there's no reason to let it work out badly for you. The reason why this works is because you allowed him to get a reversal, and now you're in the corner and you're in this spot, and you also didn't immediately full hop. Like, this is why you are, quote, randomly dying. It's so far,
Yeah.
it has been the same exact situation every time, where something happens, you end up in the corner, that's fine. Free escape. Don't fight it out. Because, yeah, you get hit by that. And you're just like, no!
I was just mad that I upbeat in that spot again, and he hit me the same way.
Yeah, it wasn't the up B, though. That was the problem. You know, it was fighting
Yeah.
out of the corner and getting into that spot. Okay,
It's
good.
true. But at the same time, I could have just, like, reactively avoided death by shine stalling, too.
It's true.
Yeah.
But you should have never been in that spot in the first place. So also, I want you to look at, when Peach is in the corner, a lot of people don't seem to understand this. Peach does not have good options when she's cornered. Because and people are like, but she's got down smash. And it's like, yeah, the only thing she has is down smash. And maybe a back throw, you know? But, like, her moves, like nair and stuff like that, like, let's say she does this nair to you, but the positions are reversed. Let's say you're here and she's here, and she hits you with this nair. You're freaking out. Your stock might be over. Your life is flashing before your eyes. But instead, she nairs you. Nothing happens. You're literally fine. She has no. This is her fastest move, and she can't punish you out of it. So Peach being in the corner, even if you were at like 80 damage and Peach naired you like that, you would just go to the opposite side of the stage, grab the ledge, double jump to platform, totally safe. She can't combo, she can't edge guard, she can't do anything as long as she hits you while she's in the corner and you're in center. But if she hits you while you're in the corner and she's in center, it opens up everything she could ever possibly want. Okay, good. Good. Let her get. Okay, almost perfect. That was fantastic play right here. You're just letting him go to ledge, nice and easy. I think that one thing you can do here in this position is I think the laser forward tilt and laser down tilt are pretty good, like right here.
Oh, and well, is she gonna float there that often though?
This is a situation that does come up. So you can get like a laser low forward tilt here or something like that. But
why would I not just like back air though if she's like poking up that high?
Oh, because your backer's not going to hit. She's just going to dodge it.
Okay.
She's just going to float and dodge it.
Oh, I see.
So the thing is, what you're doing is you're shooting the laser. So this is like a position. Peach will end up kind of here, maybe here, maybe here, maybe here. These kind of laserable positions. And what you do is you laser. If you confirm the laser, you can F tilt or down tilt depending on the position. Or even like, like laser jab or something. But a lot of times what you'll do is when you short hop to shoot this laser, Peach will air dodge like this and dodge the laser, and then you can just hit her off. I'm just letting you know this is a situation that'll come up. But doing this is perfectly acceptable, perfectly fine. You wave dash into the correct range. One thing though is that going this far out doesn't make sense. So you're here, there's nothing she can do. Doing this wave dash is pointless. And it's just something to keep in mind, like, you can be very formulaic when edgeguarding Peach, that as long as you're out of her get-up attack range, she doesn't have a double jump fair from edge, she doesn't have a double jump up air from ledge, or a double jump drill. So you can just stand right here, you never have to go this far. If you're going this far, a lot of times it'll let her do, like, a tournament winner fade back, and you'll have trouble punishing it with a back air because of, like, the angle here with the back air. So it's just important to be a little bit closer. And you readjust it quickly, and it works out fine. I'm just letting you know to just focus on this positioning whenever she's there. Okay, you do this, you get this, and you just slightly mess up here, but otherwise this was perfect. You would have just back-aired her and restarted the same edge guard. Good, you're keeping her cornered. Good nair. Good, good, good. Okay, that was good too. Great trade. Really, really good. See, when she's invincible, you use these platforms perfectly. and then you just completely forget about them.
That's because I'm focused on like evading her, right? I'm not trying to think about killing her.
But you should always be focused on that.
Okay. Yeah, that's the...
Like, you should always be focused on evading Peach, because if she gets in on you, Falco loses the matchup. Oh, look at right here. What do you think you should do? Oh no, I'm in a bad spot.
Oh.
Maybe I should full hop and be completely safe from any option Peach does. And notice that this nair is only good because you're in this position in the corner. If these positions were swapped and she was here and you were here and she nairs you, you're just going to fly over here to the platform in complete safety. But because you're in the corner, this sends you off stage, and this opens up the parts of Peach that are actually strong. And he didn't read the up B, so you got back this time, which is good. Okay. Now Peach is cornered great. See, he read the full hop really hard this time. Right here. But the thing is if you had done the full hop immediately, that's the thing, is never hesitate to do the full hop. The faster you do it, the more mindlessly you just full hop, the less Peach can punish it. So when you're in this position right here and you land here, just full hop. There's no punish she has. So after you do this laser, then he can kind of do this to punish your full hop after the laser. But if you had just full hopped immediately, he had no punish. Okay, good. Not bad there. That was fine. Okay, that was just kind of... You just kind of jumped right on him. Yeah, I think your down air was late, that's why.
I think I went through the platform.
That's what it was. So this is one frame before the down air comes out, and that's why you got hit.
Ooh.
And
does
always just...
over? Does that knock over? It's 37, I think, so I think that doesn't even knock over.
I don't know the percents on Peach.
I might just be wrong. I don't know. I just randomly recalled that number for some reason.
Regardless, though, like...
So, like, the downer was even, they wouldn't have done anything.
Is this a situation you love, you know?
No.
And it's like, if you don't love it, don't play it. You could have landed on the top plat. If he whiffs this nair, then you drop on him for free. If he doesn't whiff the nair and he doesn't come up for you, you're still safe, you know? You can just work your way down into a good position where he's in the corner and you're lasering him.
Yeah.
Also, tiny note, don't ever, like... use your, like, don't ever, like, just don't ever, like, be coming down on Peach. You didn't use your double jump, which is good, but just be very careful. Like, if you're at this percent, you know, Peach really wants these trades. So she is really more likely, while you're doing an aerial, she's not going to try to avoid you. She's almost always going to try to trade this. So just keep that in mind. Okay.
You got Falco when he was like looking straight at the camera. It was kind of funny.
Another thing is, in this position, wave dash under up tilt. Just up tilt over and over.
Up tilt.
Right here.
Okay.
So there's a position, and this hasn't come up a lot because of the way Wally is playing, but if Peach, let's say Peach floats at this height, and you're here on the ground, and she's like gonna float at you and fair, if she allows you based on her like let's say you try to full hop laser, or sorry, you try to high laser, she full hops above it. If you wave dash directly underneath her, she's in a bad position. Because you have your up tilt. And it's like a really common situation that happens, and I wanted to talk about it, but it just hasn't come up yet at all.
Okay. I don't try to up tilt people very much at all, I think. Just because, like, against real characters that aren't Peach, it feels like it's really like just like it's usually way too specific of like a play, and it's laggy and stuff. But like against Peach, like I get it. Like
it takes her too long to get down. So if you just go under and literally, I would go under here and go up tilt, up tilt, up tilt, up tilt, up tilt, and she just has to like move away. So she would have gotten hit by the up tilt there. Okay, good. What happened here? How did this miss? Oh, you didn't fast fall before hitting.
Yeah.
Okay, but otherwise that was good. Good. Notice you're in, and I can tell you know that this feels good, even though you're not maybe directly thinking about it. Right here, when you get this laser, I can tell you're like, oh yeah, like I'm in a good spot, and you start to do this pressure, which is good. That's what you want to do. You just misspaced it a bit.
Yeah.
Like this, you don't want to be doing these drift in aerials like this. You want to dash in and then aerial in place and drift back. Okay, good. Oh my goodness, this matchup's so broken on this stage. I cannot believe that kills right there. It's so dumb.
I think the same tournament I played B-Bats, and I killed him at like 25 because I did the knockback stacking, like the double shine. Like literally like 25% and he was dead.
Wow. Okay, what is happening here? Little bit too ambitious with this nair. Your goal should always be to lock down Peach, not approach her. Like, you're at this distance, this is pretty beefy. If she wave dashes back here and down smashes, or down tilts, your life is just over. And that's a very common response for Peach at this range, so you gotta be careful of that. Okay, good, you're keeping her locked. Ooh, see, these are the fire downers. These are like, Peach is like, what do I do? What do I do? And then you hit her, perfect, and she should have been dead, but it happens. Okay, great, great everything until you got reversaled off the get-up attack. So, this was just, you know...
I think I watched this, like, the week of, and I like, that stock probably just, like, got me the most mad.
Probably better to just up tilt here or down smash, just because it's a little quicker.
Yeah, but I felt like I was overdue for the kill by like 5 moves.
Yeah, because you missed it, so you're like, and then you do this, and then it's just, no. I get it, that's the Falco life. Once again, he's pulling these turns. I don't know why,
my up B was lower that time too. I don't know why he floated that low, because I feel like that's kind of high commitment from him. I could easily have...
Well, he's floating to hit, he's floating for the side B. Ledge.
I see. I didn't do that once.
Well, it looked tantalizing, I guess, so he decided to cover it. That was a good turnip throw by him. Because he's covering you trying to stop his double jump with a laser. Like full hop lasering here. And he's trying
to... I was looking at a text. Can you show that again?
Oh, it's just that this was a good turnip throw by him, because right here as he's double jumping, normally Falco will do double jump laser, and he's trying to cut that off with this turnip. So I thought that was clever by him. But still, it doesn't, like, let's say you just did nothing and you just sat there. You know, he would have been in the worst position of all time. Like if you hadn't jumped here.
That's actually that's big news.
Okay. Okay, he's dead. Okay, crazy movement from you. Has nothing to do with actually evading Peach. You're just like, feel free to, you know, hang out on the side plat. If Peach comes near you, full hop away. Like, you don't necessarily have to begin on the ground here, and you definitely don't have to dash towards center twice.
Yeah, I was just not looking at him, probably.
Yeah, no, it happens. So, okay. So now we're reset. You're a little brazen on these on the second one here, because a lot of times Peach will go for the trade nair here.
That's actually a note I gave myself after the down air, when like they're too high to get an actual like ground follow up. I do the full hop back air, but I think I do it in like too many spots. I also do that to Ganondorf.
The up air here is better.
Yeah, the up air?
I think doing this is fine, but up air here instead.
Okay.
And you want to come from in front right here. So, but yeah, the up air is just better because it'll hit directly above your head.
Yeah, I see.
And like, you're not... Like, the back air at this percent isn't going to push her off anyway. You're just basically going to hit her straight up, so...
Yeah, I mean, back air is a lot of damage, though. Getting her above, like the...
I think up air is more damage than back air. Am I wrong?
You sure?
Like, if you hit both hits?
Fox.
I don't remember. But it doesn't really matter. They're about... It's about the same.
Okay.
How did you die?
How did I die? I didn't look.
The thing is, back air is just like... It's just a lot more specific here, and you have a higher chance of like trading and stuff like that. If you're coming from right below her with the up air, your chances of trading are a lot lower. Okay, so you just overcommit there. He gets this. Great tech. You just kind of mess up your spacing. Good recovery, but... Well, good edge guard by him, actually. Okay, good.
Oh.
What'd you say?
I was gonna say I think Yoshi's platform is broken for spacies. I
Oh,
love just going to
definitely.
it. Nobody ever hits me for it, but I guess he did this one time.
Got to be really careful. Notice that definitely didn't knock down.
Yeah.
Nair here is definitely better, but it's hard to like remember the exact percents all the time. Okay.
Well, for a follow up on Nair there, I would have had to dash, I think, and I don't know if I had room.
The thing is,
I would have had to
you
do
don't.
like a
Mm-hmm.
I would have had to do like a slight drift Nair, and that's like kind of hard
The
and
thing
weird.
is, you're thinking of it like you have to combo Peach,
I want a combo piece.
huh?
I want a combo piece.
But the thing is this is not
Yeah.
like okay. So there's two situations. One is which you do a perfect dashing nair across the stage and nair Peach, and you get like this perfect drift, and you're like super far, and she pops up, and what are you gonna do?
You
You're
press
gonna
up
back
tilt or
air
something,
her?
I don't
Like
know.
you're not gonna have many options to actually hit her. Like she's gonna pop up in a spot where all you can really hit her with is a back air most of the time. So it's like, what if you just nair Peach in place and she kind of pops up? That is an opportunity to start a combo in a second. Like
Yeah.
it's kind of like comboing Samus or something. Like you kind of hit her and then she's in the air. And then you hit her again, and you kind of hit her again, and then you hit her again in the air, but you hit her in a spot where you can get that combo. And so it's like, you don't, like, by doing this nair right here and nairing her, and she goes here, and you do forward tilt, and then she's still falling really slow, and you do jab, jab, and she holds in, and you up tilt, and then you jump up, and you down air, and then you up tilt, and you jump up, and you shine. Like, that's kind of more like how a combo on Peach would work. Where, like, you don't need to be, it's not like the Fox thing where you're like, I need to convert this into my down air shine forward smash or whatever. Like that's not gonna happen. Your goal is just don't let her touch the ground and kind of push her off stage, and these combos will happen. Like the hardest thing for Peach to do is get to the ground, and you're like, let me help you with that. Get to the ground. She's like, thanks, I'm good on the ground. Okay, what was this? You're trying to like super far nair approach again. Actually, not a bad choice by you in general, overall, as long as you're okay with risking this situation.
Yeah.
So that's why I wouldn't recommend
If she's
it.
100%, that's really good, I think. Like,
Yeah,
I don't
no, the
see
movement
drawbacks to that nair
you
besides
did
that.
here was fine. If he can't ASDI down your nair, and in a way to punish you. So basically, like, you just want to be like, Peach can kill you randomly, kind of. And so you want to pressure Peach more than you want to hit Peach. Pressuring Peach will get you more wins than just going and trying to hit her. Okay, I think you tried to up tilt.
Yeah.
Look at how ridiculous this is. You're next to her. You're right next to her. You're inches from Peach. And you decide to full hop? What's she gonna do? Whoa. You're just fine. That's it. Okay, good.
Oh, I tweeted that interaction there. I was pretty tilted.
This one?
No. When I go over her get up attack.
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
I mean,
read it.
this is just the issue of you going for a forward smash here.
Yeah.
But okay. Okay, good recovery. In my head, I had already full hopped here. Like right here, I'm just like, oh, later, just full hop straight up, free. But because you're fighting it out, you're most likely gonna lose because you're fighting it out of the corner.
Mm.
Okay, new game. Once again, you don't need to do this. She's miserable. Like, it's like the world's most dangerous prisoner is locked in a cell, and you have the keys to the cell. And you're like, you know what? I'm not gonna bring in any food and water. You're gonna die in there, murderous Paul, or whatever this guy's name is. You're like, you're gonna rot in that cell. And he's like, oh yeah? Well, why don't you come in here and fight me? And you're like, you know what? And you just unlock the cell and you walk in and you fight him. And he's gonna kill you. Like, he's in the cell. Peach is trapped completely. She's so dangerous, and none of her scary stuff can hit you. She's trapped, she's stuck, she's miserable. What is she gonna do to prevent you from lasering her over and over and over and over and over again for infinity? She eventually has to run across the stage and either dash attack or nair you. Eventually, she's gonna have to do something. But because you're going over and fighting her, you're doing this nair, and it works. But why? Like, why do you need to do this? You're jumping into the jail cell and attacking her. There's no reason. Oh, look at that. You're not committing into the corner. You're, in fact, zoning Peach to stay in the corner, and you get a kill. Look at this. She's invincible, and you suddenly become an expert in the matchup when Peach is invincible. You're like, oh, I'm gonna choose my spot and then go in, and he perfectly reads you. So.
All right, I knew he was gonna throw that, and so I told myself, I was like trying to come up with what to do to that, and I wanted to tomahawk double shine him, but I forgot, and I got power shield down smashed.
That's okay.
Yeah,
it happened.
I don't think many of them do that yet. But I have to be ready for it still.
Okay, so this is just an important thing of like, okay, look, what you have to think about risk reward. So you full hopped out safely, and you went for this back air. You didn't need to, but you did.
Okay.
So you're still fine here. You get away here. You can just leave. You can just leave. Wave dash here. Full hop away. Like, you don't have to fight. You can just stand here on this soft spot on the platform. What's she gonna do to you? Nothing. But because you're going in, you're you know, putting yourself in arm's reach of a murderer, and you're doing it with her in center, and you off, and like this is like this much space from here to here is how much stage you have left. The more stage you have behind you when Peach hits you, the more you're just gonna be totally fine. But with this little bit of space, you're playing this big risk trying to hit her here, because you can just die out of this, and you lived, but you could have died. And yeah, he manages to clean it up still. Okay. Yeah, that's okay. I think this is a totally fine punish, but I would have probably preferred a shine here. Like right here. Because it'll get him airborne.
I might have reacted completely wrong, because I jumped like pretty early. Okay.
Yeah, you gotta be careful for jumping into the down smash then. And now look at this. You're like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna walk right into his cell. I'm gonna go right into the murderer's cell, and then I'm gonna say, please don't hurt me. Like, what's he gonna do? He's gonna start throwing out moves. He's gonna beat you to death. Like, you literally, you have him trapped. Look, you drop down. He's in the corner. Peach has no moves that hit you here. You can just completely dominate Peach with lasers and down air pressure over and over and over until she eventually breaks and gets hit by you. But instead, you just jump right in, spot dodge. Oh man, I got down smash. I keep dying randomly in this matchup. And it's like, no, you're not. You walked right into your own death. And the thing is, you can be aggressive against Peach, but you can only be aggressive against Peach once you can do the stuff I'm talking about.
Okay.
Once you can perfectly zone and escape Peach, then Peach is chasing you for, 2 minutes straight as you're peppering damage and hitting her, and she overcommits, and then you just, oh, here we go, it's time to die.
Mm-hmm.
What were you gonna say?
Oh, that downer before that I died for, it was only because he like he was in center, he wasn't in the corner, but he retreated, and I just drifted full forward like a crazy person. I don't know.
Yeah, no, like this one, you're right. This
spot, this one, right?
Yeah.
I guess he's farther away than I thought he was at the beginning.
He's just in the corner, man. Just laser. What's Peach gonna do? Like, what I want you to do is No,
keep going. Sorry.
What I want you to do is I want you to do lasers, I want you to do fade back dares, and I want you to full hop against Peach. And I want you to pretend you're Jigglypuff. You're Jigglypuff, except every time Peach is in the corner, you start lasering her and pressuring with down air. But I want you to, don't be like, oh, I'm gonna, kind of work in these full hops or whatever. No. The full hops, the corner pressure with the lasers, this stuff should be the fundamental basis by which you play the matchup. And I want you to, like, literally just do that. Only do that. Don't do anything else. And see what she's gonna do about it. You know? Like, see if she can hit you at all. Or see if she can harm you in any way. If you start getting hit out of stuff, then be like, okay, maybe what should I do here? But you have this ultra strong, super simple basis that if you just do this, most Peaches won't be able to do anything. And when a Peach does something that avoids this stuff, that's where the nuance comes from. You can't just start playing her like a normal character and be like, oh, I'm gonna, approaching Nair, and then she'll jump into it like a fox, and then I'll do my shine combo. It's just not gonna work. The fundamental basis is full hopping away, getting the lasers from center, using the platform. Then you can work on the little nuances. But Peach is not a top tier character. She's like A tier, like she's like pretty good.
Yeah.
And you have to play her like she's pretty good. Great combo, by the way.
Thank you.
Okay, good shield. Okay.
I was
good,
also
good.
a fan.
Perfectly evading Peach until you mess up. But you almost had it. Okay. Good.
I could have done the later down air again there instead of the back air, right?
Oh yeah, definitely. You can definitely later down air there.
I'm gonna go into Uncle Punch and probably just like shine her and just watch her until she air dodges or something.
Well, here, let me just show you really quick how ridiculous this is. Let me just show you really quick. Or I guess I'll do it on Battlefield. Okay. So let me turn on invincibility. So that's at 0. So let's get her. I think she was at like what, 15 or something?
Something like that.
Okay, so let's do 15. Watch. So you just jump up. Oh.
Okay, that makes sense in my head.
And the other thing is that Peach also doesn't have
you have it invincible, right? Like it's realistic. You have her invincible. Realistically, I guess she can match Nair, which is like
realistically, she's not really gonna have a lot to do out of it. The thing is like, so if I'm here and I get like this, oh man, I'm so bad.
I did practice literally exactly this at some point. I remember.
But basically, it's like you can get that, rather than kind of doing like this, where you get her up here, you can just go up and then come down at the last second like that.
Another thing is I usually short hop and then double jump, but I changed. I made a note recently to do full hop to go higher. Which that's more like it's just easier to reach her if she's at like 20 or 30.
Mm-hmm.
But that lets you go above her, so that's even better at low percent too.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think I ever did that at low percent. I was doing the short hop every time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's like basically like, and like she doesn't have any like one frame options, and like a lot of times the Nair is not going to be perfectly timed and stuff like that. Yeah. So like there's a lot of situations where you can get that nice late hit and just keep your combo going like very comfortably. Mm-hmm. So the stun is like, and then she double jumps or whatever. And a lot of people, they feel pressured, like you hit her and you gotta hit her right away. But a lot of times you have a lot more time than you realize. I should have not put her on random DI because it's like impossible.
Yeah.
Okay. So remember, you get this laser, but you recognize that this is good. Every time you hit this laser, I can tell you're like, oh yeah, like here we go. But you take that as a sign to approach, and it should be a sign to perfectly like stuff her into the corner and make her miserable.
Oh.
Look at how miserable he is in the corner. He's just sitting here shielding because he doesn't want anything. He doesn't want the smoke. You can't catch him in the corner. He has no float. Good, right there.
I didn't even shoot him. That was funny.
Mm-hmm.
I just ran around. My favorite gameplay moment, like ever, is when PP runs around against Armada and Armada just kills himself after like 3 seconds. You know what I'm talking about?
I actually don't know the clip. I haven't watched PP Armada in a long time.
It's pound 5. It's like one of the. I think it's the FD game. he just runs around, and Armada's like, I'm out.
I see. Okay, so right here, one thing to keep in mind is like, Peach does not have like a shine out of shield or anything. So when you're doing this pressure here, where you do these back airs, this was a great first back air. Like doing, where was it? There was the shield pressure. Is it before this? There were two back airs that I saw. What? Am I just blind?
I think the first back air whiffed barely.
This back air? Yeah. So doing these late back airs is good. But then
that one, was that a strong back air?
Maybe it was after this. This one. So you do this back air, great back air. She has absolutely no punish to this back air at all, and you could just do it over and over again. Like that? What does she have? You can just keep doing that, you know?
What do I do?
But then you do an early back air, which gives her time to punish. Okay, good shine stall.
Yeah. That was like perfectly enough.
Okay, good recovery once again. Okay. Don't really like you fighting out of the corner right here.
Oh, I think I'm trolling at this point.
Okay. Okay.
That's another like, I don't know, like that back air that I landed felt really like stupid. But I keep getting
which back air
against him. The one that kills him, like he just falls into me.
Oh no, that's a good one.
Yeah, well, it's good, but I feel like he should have gone to ledge like 10 times out of 10. Or like tried to air dodge or something.
Well, the thing is he's reading that you are trying to wait for him. That's why. Because it was
back air. I don't know. Does it lose to like? Do I really? I don't think there's like any drawbacks to me doing that back air. I think it's just really simple.
He could like, potentially trade.
I guess.
The thing is if he nairs, like let's say you do a short hop, and you're going like short hop double jump back air or something, and he's in a position where like he sees your short hop, and he just nairs right away. You'll just move around his nair and hit him. So same thing if he air dodges. So like, yeah, this was not a great recovery from him, but this situation will come up surprisingly often, and you just have to be confident that like, yeah, I deserve this back air. The thing is, I've played this matchup a lot as Peach, and I still get hit with this back air all the time. And the reason is that I'm up so like Peach just struggles so much to come down. It's just hard. And like he can come down way on the side and then maybe try to up B or something like that. But like sometimes you just kind of like, oh, I don't think Falco's gonna like try to hit me right here, or maybe you think you can air dodge in time or something and you get hit. It just happens a lot, and so you just like don't feel bad for hitting these or going for these at all.
Right. I keep hitting them, and every time I go like, wow, I really didn't deserve that.
No, it's because it feels bizarre to be hitting someone like Fox with it, But it's kind of like, when Marth does like a dumb side B in the air and you just jump up and hit him and you're like, wow, he's an idiot. But like from his angle, he's like panicking and he side Bs because he's, seeing this ghost in his mind of you trying to jump up and hit him. So you have to realize like how the game looks for the other player, and Peach really struggles to get down. Like she super struggles to get down. And you have to kind of understand that like this feeling where you're like, this is wrong. A lot of that is because Peach isn't as good as you might think. She's good in specific situations, but when she's in a bad spot, it's like, when you're playing against Ice Climbers or Yoshi. Sometimes you hit Yoshi off, and he doesn't have a double jump, and you're like, oh, are you just dead? Like, is that okay? Like, is that okay that he's just dead? And it's the same thing with Peach. Like, is it okay that, Peach doesn't really have any options here? And it's like, yeah, like, she's just weak there. It's fine. Okay, so we have like about 5 minutes left.
Yeah.
If you have anything else you want to talk about.
No, this was pretty good. I think enough points.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I think I'll be uploading this a bit later, and I think we went over basically like the perfect plan. Like if you do this plan, you'll get this feeling way more often of like, really? Like I can just full hop and Peach can't do anything? Is that okay? And it's like, yeah, it's fine. Falco beats Peach. Like just go forth and conquer. Like, it's just literally that easy. Like, you have all the power to do it. Oh, somebody found the PP Armada moment you were talking about?
Oh, this is on stream. I didn't even realize.
Is it this one?
Yeah, I think it's this one. Like right after this. Dude, he just runs. Armada's like, oh,
Yes.
shit.
Yes. That is exactly what you should be doing. Yep. Yep. Great example of, like, he's like, yes, I have Peach in a bad position. Is he jumping out for a back air? Is he going for a crazy down air? No, he's just what are you gonna do?
I feel like I have to earn this though, but you're telling me to go the other way and earn the right to jump at her by running around and shooting her. I feel like I have to jump at her and actually like fight her and stuff to make her scared. But
no,
like,
because
other way around completely.
Yeah, because she doesn't have any like breakout options, you know? Like, she doesn't have like any crazy out of shield like attacks, you know?
She has double jump, land, dash attack,
which is like 50 frames.
50 million frames, yeah.
Like I think you're fine there. So yeah, I think this is actually a great illustration of maybe he could have hit Peach during this time, but in his head, it's last stock. He goes, I have like a 90-10 position on Peach. If I maintain this 90-10 position, the chances of me losing the game are very, very small. And so that's why he's going for that. So yeah, thank you so much, Nopia, for finding that. And thank you, Veginstable, for the Prime sub. But, yeah. Okay. I think that went very well. And, I think you have my payment already? My payment info?
Yeah. I was about to put it in, a second ago.
Okay, great. Alright, man.
Away. Alright, yeah.
Had a good lesson, and I hope you have a good day.
Sure.
Alright.
Yep.
Peace.